Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Leftover Popcorn Podcast. And I am your host, Damien Luneman, and I have been gone way too long. And I apologize. I'm going to get that out of the way. Right now, it has been, I think, a month since the last time I posted a podcast, and that is kind of unacceptable. However, I kind of just want to let you know why without making up excuses. And it's really just because I just want to give you guys good content. And the past month or so, and anytime I've wanted to or thought about sitting down to record one, I just didn't have anything to give you guys that I thought was worthy of it. And that's kind of the main thing about this podcast in general, is I'm making it for other people to listen to it. And if I don't have anything to say at the time, if I don't have any content, any good, hell, even good jokes or bits, then I don't want to make something just to make it, because I'm making it with you guys in mind, and I have to think about the listener. And if I'm making something that I don't think you guys will want to listen to, then I'm not gonna make it. And so I think about a week ago I recorded a podcast and I was gonna post it, but after listening to it, I just decided not to, because I didn't think it was good enough, and I didn't think you guys should have to. I didn't think I should ask you guys to listen to something that I also didn't think was good. You know what I mean? Like, obviously, because I'm doing this now, this doesn't mean this will be my best podcast or whatever, but it just means that I think this one is worthy of you guys checking out and giving it a listen. And obviously it won't be all this serious, but I definitely wanted to get out of the way, because I really am a perfectionist, and I really do care about what you guys think. And so I'm not gonna make something half-assed. I'm not gonna just shit out a podcast so I can say I made another one just to add a number to my list. I'm not gonna do it. Again, now there's probably plenty of jokes to be made, like, oh, what about you made this podcast? This one fucking blows. And that may be so, but I'm in the mood to do it, and I'm excited to talk to you guys. And I'm excited to get back on this desk and talk to you guys through this beautiful Blue Yeti microphone. I am not sponsored, but just thought I'd drop it just in case. Got off work today. It is beautiful outside. It is wonderful. Usually I'm so afraid to wake up in the morning and walk outside. I mean, granted, I'm going to be indoors all day, but I love that. Everybody loves that feeling of getting off work. But if you get off work and it feels incredible outside, once you walk out the door of whatever place of business that you work at, and that fresh air hits you, if the temperature's just right and the sun is out and it feels great, all of the emotions and the endorphins are flowing, and it's a great feeling. And I had that today. So I am in a very good mood. Work went very well this morning, and it is beautiful outside. And there's a lot of stuff I want to talk to you guys today about, spanning all different sorts of topics. But I kind of want to get, so me and Violet went to go see How to Train Your Dragon 3 the other day, and I was super excited because I think those movies are usually, I don't like when people use the term way better than they should be, because it's like, hey, every movie should be great, right? How is a movie better than it should have been? But it being a kid's movie, it being a DreamWorks movie, and being about Vikings riding dragons in a cartoon, I think on paper for me it doesn't sound that great, and I think for the layman it doesn't sound that great. But man, the trailers are incredible, and the first two movies have some of the best musical scores in any of the animated movies DreamWorks has ever made, and that's a fact. You can take that one to the fucking bank. So we had the option to go see Alita: Battle Angel, which I still haven't seen, and I probably won't see until it's on DVD. Which sucks, man, because I love to go into movies every Thursday, and now I don't do that, and it really sucks. I miss seeing all these new movies, but I did go see How to Train Your Dragon 3, and even Violet was pretty excited about it. We saw the trailers, we were super stoked, and something super. So I love trailers. Kenobi, you fucking. I love. Sorry, my cat jumped like a Peter. I love trailers for movies. I always like to get to a movie early so I can see all of the trailers. I don't like missing them. And it's funny, too, because most of the time I have seen... Because if they come on YouTube, I'm always, every 30 minutes, scouring the internet for new movie trailers to watch. So usually, even if a movie is brand fucking new, I've seen the trailer on YouTube already. So I can hear the scuffle in the movie theater whenever a trailer comes on. People are like, oh, what is this? And I'm like, dude, it was on YouTube a day ago. But I digress. We went to go see the movie in Little Rock at the Cinemark XD Theater. Great theater. Incredible seats if you've never been. They recline, dude. You can get beer. I think you can get pizza there. It's an incredible experience. And it might as well be IMAX, but the seats are better. So, Cinemark XD Theater in Little Rock. It's incredible. So that was the choice, obviously, to go see this animated movie that I was hoping would be big and the musical score would be great, so it would be super loud. And I'll tell you what, dude, the trailers alone, I don't know if I'm just becoming a different person, or maybe I'm becoming, I don't know, but there is a trailer for Secret Life of Pets 2, man, and I haven't seen the first movie, but I remember seeing a bunch of trailers, a bunch of clips, a bunch of stuff, like I know the movie, I know it exists, I think I even watched the Cinema Sins video on it, so I know basically every scene in the movie, basically. And it seemed like it was okay. It was all right. But now, having 3 cats and being so obsessed with them, and also the lifestyle that comes with that, I know, super lame, but hear me out. Dude, the trailer for Life of Pets 2, I have never, since I can remember, I really can't remember the last time I laughed out loud during a trailer for a movie. And dude, I was laughing my ass off. If you have not seen the new, it might be hard because I think kids movies have like 15 different trailers for one movie, so it might be hard to find the exact one that I'm talking about. But oh my god, was it funny, dude? And so that's the point of the movie. It's for people who own pets. That's the point of the movie, so they can go, oh my god, my animal does that. But Jesus Christ, dude, if it wasn't the funniest shit. And the reason I'm saying that is because that was weird for me. Like, I never, ever laugh during trailers, ever. Because usually it's not that funny, you know what I mean? And then, dude, I scoffed as soon as I saw the beginning of it. The movie, A Dog's Purpose, I think it had Dennis Quaid in it or whatever. They're coming out with a sequel called A Dog's Journey. Now, on paper, this is stupid. I guarantee you the movie itself will be poorly acted, very stupid, and bad voice acting by whoever voices the dog in it, right? Now, I haven't seen A Dog's Purpose, so I don't know, and I don't watch dog movies. I don't give a shit. It's not that I don't care about dogs. It's just that, dude, none of those movies are really good. Like, sure, they might make you cry. They might do something, but it's kind of like cheap emotional pulling on your heartstrings, right? Whereas... other movies, there's a reason there. But a dog movie, dude, none of them are ever good. And I guarantee there will be no difference here. However, the Secret Life of Pets trailer comes on, and I'm laughing to the point where me and Violet are kind of in tears. I think we're egging, each other on a little bit. It helps when you're with somebody that also finds it funny, and then it's a group laughter thing. But dude, I almost teared up watching this goddamn A Dog's Journey trailer, and I don't know why. Okay, well, I do know why. It's because, now I have animals, and I'm super attached to them. And I'm sorry if this is coming across super... You know what? No, I'm not. If you don't love animals, fuck you, dude. If you don't get emotional thinking about a pet that you had when you were a kid, fuck you, dude. Okay? I won't apologize for having feelings. So I'm crying during this trailer, and at the same time, I'm thinking, this movie is so stupid. It's a stupid film. But man, it's like a 3-minute trailer. They show you every scene in the whole movie. I literally didn't want to look at Violet because I didn't want her to see that my eyes were watering. Dude, and then How to Train Your Dragon 3 plays, and it's the same thing. Except it is good, by the way. There's my review for How to Train Your Dragon 3. Very good movie. I hope it's the last one because it closes it so well. It's one of the most detailed animated movies I have ever seen in my life. And yeah, it was just super good. And by the end of it, I was tearing up again. And I was like, dude, my cats are making me a bitch, dude. My cats are turning me into a bitch. And I don't like it. So now whenever I see them and I'm petting them and I realize that I'm going, oh, he's a good boy, I like change my tone. And, I'm like, good job, sir. Pat Duke on his little head. His head bobs and his ears like rattle in his skull. Because I can't be weak. You know what I'm saying? I can't show weakness to my cats because then they win. And I will not allow it. But yeah, great film, dude. I was super impressed with that movie. And there's a lot of movie stuff going on right now, man. There's a bunch of stuff, dude. We're getting so close to all these great movies that are going to change the landscape a little bit. I mean, we got Captain Marvel next week. I already have my tickets bought, so I don't have to stress out about it. But dude, that's next Thursday, man. And that's going to be, I don't think people realize how big that movie is going to be. Out of every Marvel movie I've ever seen, I think I have the least expectations. I'm excited to see it, but my expectations for its quality are the lowest I think it's ever been for a Marvel movie. We have Avengers Endgame the month after that, dude. We just found out, or I just found out, I don't know if you guys even know, but Chris Hemsworth, who plays Thor, is going to play Hulk Hogan in a biopic film about said man, and that's going to be fucking crazy. They just dropped a new trailer for Detective Pikachu 2, and even though I think that's a poor decision of a movie, I think they should have just made a Pokemon movie instead rather than a Detective Pikachu one. I think there's more money to be had there, but the trailer dropped today. Very, very good. Very impressed with that. I think I'm even more excited about it than I would otherwise have been. And then something else I wanted to talk about real quick. I didn't know I was going to talk about it until just now. So of all this news and stuff that's coming out, you got Captain Marvel, you got Avengers, you have Shazam coming out very soon. I think like 2 weeks before Endgame. All these superhero movies coming out. And dude, I remember a time when an X-Men movie was coming out. The whole fucking world was excited, man. And those were my favorite movies when I was a kid. I remember I used to think that Wolverine was X-Man. I think every kid did. I don't think I'm alone in that. I think everyone was like, I like X-Man. You're like, who? X-Men. Oh, all of them? And you're like, no. And then you do ching ching. You do the noise. You know what the fuck I'm talking about. But I mean, with all those movies, man, First Class, I remember we were all so excited. Logan, we were all so excited. Even the Wolverine movie where the Wolverine movie where he goes to Japan, an incredible movie, man. And I remember we were all so excited. The trailers were so good. The trailers were good for X-Men Apocalypse, and then the movie kind of was shitty, and that sucked. But here we are. Today on my Instagram, I saw that there was a poster revealed, or like, not revealed because we already know, but a poster, the official poster for the new X-Men movie. And some of you might be going, new X-Men, what? And if you are, you ain't alone. Because I think I am witnessing, with movies that have been marketed so damn well the past couple of years, with Split and Glass, Deadpool, all of these movies that use their marketing as their ticket, like their selling point, is incredible, man. That's what a trailer's supposed to do. A trailer isn't, I mean, you would like it to, but when you get down to fucking brass tacks, brother, a trailer is only, it's not supposed to, like, it's supposed to make you want to see the movie. That's it. The trailer is not supposed to tell you, like, its job isn't to tell you what kind of movie it is. Its job is to get you in the movie theater no matter what it takes. No matter what they need to do, how many scenes they need to show you, if they need to put scenes in the movie that aren't even fucking in there, if whatever they need to do to get your ass in the seat and your wallet to get a fucking ticket, that's all that matters. And, you know, we're in an age where so many movies are doing so damn well with this stuff. And then you have this new X-Men movie called X-Men Dark Phoenix. And not only is it a movie that I don't think anybody asked for, because they shouldn't have, because basically it's a remake or soft remake or reboot of X-Men 3, X-Men The Last Stand, which is a Dark Phoenix movie. It basically is. But here we are with the actors that we know now: James McAvoy, Michael Fassbender, Sophie Turner. And dude, if there's a trailer out right now, and if you haven't seen it, I know most of the people I think who are listening to my podcast probably like the X-Men movies. I'm just gonna take a random thing there. They love the characters, and if anything, you love Wolverine and you love Logan. You think it's a great movie. But dude, I implore you to check out the trailer for the new X-Men movie, and it's so underwhelming, man. And in the trailer, you can tell the people making the trailer are trying to get across the fact that this is the last one, right? Before Disney gets the rights to all these characters, and then they can make X-Men movies. This is the last one of the family that we know, of the characters that we know, and of the actors that we know. This is the last one, and it's the final movie, so then the action is going to be bigger, the spectacle is going to be bigger. And man, if you watch that trailer, none of that gets conveyed. I think they try to, but it just looks so lame, man. And I never thought I'd say that about who used to be my favorite superheroes, man. Cyclops, Nightcrawler, Iceman, Pyro, Wolverine. Dude, all of these characters are incredible, man. And you'd think I'd be jumping out of my shoes to see this movie, and I don't care if it doesn't get made, man. I don't care if it gets canceled. I don't care if it gets pushed back again, which it already has been twice, which should be a fucking red flag. But yeah, man, it just sucks. I know I was going on a tangent there, but basically I just wanted to talk about this new X-Men movie and say how upset I am, how disappointed I am, man, with the things that I've seen. And tomorrow, I guess we're supposed to get like a story trailer, so we know what the plot is of the film. But dude, I don't care, man. I really don't, and it bugs me. It really does, because like I said, I never thought I'd be excited for some of the movies that I'm seeing, man. And these trailers are being so well made and so damn good. Even if the movie's garbage, which I've talked about before, even if the movie is garbage, man, the trailers are fucking good. They're gonna make me go see it. And this X-Men movie does neither of those. I don't think it's gonna be a good movie, and the trailer isn't fucking good. So why would I care? Now, granted, tomorrow they could show me something where I'm like, okay, not bad. But as of right now, yeah, I highly doubt that. But I'll keep you guys posted on how I feel about that trailer, because I love talking about trailers, man. I love what they insinuate. I love all that stuff. But yeah, man, shit. What was I just talking about? Oh yeah, I have been watching so much Naruto that it's crazy, dude. And I'm watching it because I love cartoons, man. It takes me back to when I was a kid. Anime. Okay, sorry. And dude, it's so fucking good. You ever watch a show? This could be with anything. You don't even have to watch it. It could just be something that you like. You ever start watching something and you like it, right? You like it. People ask and you go, yeah, I like it. I'm watching it all the time. I really do like it. But then you reach a point where you're like, holy shit, I like this. And it just comes out of nowhere. Does that happen? Because it happened to me yesterday with watching Naruto. I think I'm on episode... Oh, where am I at? Like 155, I think. Episode 155. So I've watched 155 episodes. And it didn't hit me until last night. I liked it. I wouldn't keep watching it if I didn't like it. But I think it was a scene or something was happening in the episode last night where my heart was like, Damon, this is going to be something that you remember for a long time. This is going to be something that you refer to people. It's going to hold a special place in your heart. And it's crazy, man, because talking to people, like there's this kid at work that I talked to it about with, and again, I always said like, yeah, I like it, man. It's cool. It's cool. Action scenes are cool. I like the story or whatever. But last night, I think it hit me, dude, that it might be one of my favorite anime I've ever seen. And that's crazy because Dragon Ball Z is held at high regard, man. And so is Akira. I mean, that's a movie, so I guess that's different. Or Cowboy Bebop, or anything like that. But oh, sorry, I hit my mic. But yeah, dude, it made me start to think if there was anything that I remember always telling people that I liked, but then it really hit me like, okay, Damon, you might love that shit, dude. It's not just something that you like, that you put on when you want to like put it on, or like when you're bored, but like I want to watch episodes, man. If you ever get to a point where you don't want to go to sleep even though you're dead tired because you want to get another episode in, I think that show is where you need to be. Especially since me and Letty just finished season 3 of True Detective. And man, dude, what a great show. It really is. I think now that this season is out, if you guys know anything about the show, let me just fill you in here. It's a semi like anthology series where each season is different. Different intro theme, different actors, different place, different location, different plot, or whatever. And the first season came out, and that's the one with Woody Harrelson and Matthew McConaughey, and it's one of the best things on television I've ever seen on HBO. One of the best things I've ever seen. It is acted so brilliantly, and it is written with this dark, like unrelenting, just pain in its writing and how the characters act and the world around them. It's so dark. It's so fucking awesome. And the action is pretty fucking kick-ass too. And then, everyone was like, dude, that's it. That's the fucking show. That's the show we're going to talk about. That's going to be like HBO's mascot, other than Game of Thrones, obviously. And then season 2 rolls around, and the trailer's great, man. The trailer's really great. It gets you super pumped to want to watch it, to see it. And then it comes out, and it's terrible. Everybody fucking hates it. I like the music in it, but it's really not that good of a show. And then you have season 3, and it's shot here in Arkansas. You got Mahershala Ali as the lead actor in it, who also just won Best Supporting Actor the other night at the Oscars. So fucking congratulations, dude. He deserves it. He deserves an Emmy for the show. And it's also, dude, you know who else it has? I think his name is Steven Dorff. I think so. He, not that I think he's in the show. I think that's his name. He is in the show. I can prove it. But, dude, he was in, he's been in other stuff, but what I remember him from, at least my childhood, me, remembers him from the fucking Blade movie. The Marvel Comics character Blade. He was a villain in it. He's a vampire. And, dude, I had totally forgotten that man existed, but I will always remember him as whatever his name is from Blade. I will always remember, and I was like, dude, that guy's just a cheesy-ass actor. What a B-movie actor, dude. Like, he's just in this fucking vampire movie? Okay. Great charisma, you know what I'm saying? He commits. But, dude, he's in True Detective 3, Season 3, which is not a cheesy show. It's not B-movie acting or dialogue. And he's in it, man, and he fucking kills it, dude. He commands every scene that he's in, and so does Mahershala Ali. So when they're in the scene together, woo, dude, it's fucking, their chemistry is off the charts, man. And it's so damn good. So I recommend you guys give that a watch. It's incredible. So I'm hoping tonight me and Violet can start season 1 because she hasn't seen it, and I want to check it out again because she really likes season 3. It's also, okay, I don't want to spoil it. I almost said something that was majorly spoiler, and I'm glad I fucking caught myself because I don't want to go through the trouble of editing this podcast. Yeah, dude. You know what? The other day at work we were talking about. I think we were just talking about childhood stuff because we were talking about juice, which is funny. And if that's not the most childlike fucking word ever, dude. Juice? Can I have juice? I think only rappers in the 90s and children under the age of 5 are allowed to use the word juice. But I'm going to use it now for context. There are so many great things when you're a kid, man. So many great things that you can do now and relive that. Well, some of them, because obviously some of them are no one would fucking do at the age they are now, especially me. But we were at work, we were all talking about which is the best fruit juice, right? What is the best juice that you can drink? And dude, it's you can have an opinion, usually, right? I'm okay with people having an opinion, but not about this. It is orange juice. It will always be orange juice, and that's fucking it, dude. The little, like, acidic flavor that you get kind of burns your throat when it goes down. You're like 12 and you think you have heartburn. That's the best, dude. Apple juice is the weakest. It just tastes like water, and you get, like, hints of apple in there. Grape juice is great, but I don't remember the last time I bought fucking grape juice. And all of this stuff, all of this juice talk got me thinking about other things like I did. Because I don't drink much juice now. Like, last time I went grocery shopping, I got orange juice or whatever because it is the best. But grape juice, dude, why would I drink grape juice right now? Why, right? Like, there's so many things you did as a kid that were great to you then that, you know, you just wouldn't do now. And I think the perfect example, I don't know why more people don't talk about this today. Maybe they do, I'm just not listening, or I'm listening to the wrong people. But dude, can we stop for a second and talk about how dangerous shit was whenever we were kids? And how we just fucking did them? Like, I hope I'm not over-exaggerating when I use this example, but dude, fucking slip and slides. Can we talk about slip and slides for a second? Because I thought about it, and I thought about like doing, kid shit as an adult now. Fucking never again will you be near or use a slip and slide. Okay, that thing is a death trap, dude. Also, the way to use one, even using it, is terrifying. And it also inflicts pain. Like, you remember always having bruises and shit on you when you were a kid? And you're like, I don't know how I got this, dude. Like, I think there's a ghost in my house. No, it's because you were using a slip and slide. You have to sprint at full speed, okay? You have to get a running start and then belly flop on hard ground and slide through dish soap, okay? If that's not, that sounds like a nightmare. It really does. And okay, so sure, I was using like the backyard way to make a slip and slide, right? If your family didn't have enough money, but your dad had a tarp that he put over like his motorcycle or something, you would lay that out and just get mom's dish soap and just pour it all over the fucking tarp and then just slide around like a bunch of fucking Neanderthals. And I thought about it, dude. Being an adult and running and slamming my fucking torso on the hard ground and sliding sounds miserable. But not as a kid. Not as a kid. That shit was so fucking exciting. To torpedo your small 4-foot, 80-pound body on dish soap somehow was the coolest thing ever. And not now. It really isn't. Not now. Dude, to propel... when you'd go down it with another person, when you would both slide, you would both get a running start, sprint, fucking release all control of your other limbs and let your sternum slam on to hard dirt that's covered with a tarp and then slide through dish soap. That's incredible. You could not tell me a more dangerous thing. Because you'd fucking bob heads, you'd fucking knock craniums when you're sliding down the slide together. That is incredible. It's incredibly dangerous, but it's also incredible. And, dude, do they still make slip and slides? Because that shit should be discontinued. That is terrifying. What's the other? Oh, there was another one, man, that I thought about that I was like, dude, why did we think that was fun? All of these involve water because dude, water and fire, it's like humans wake up every morning and forget those two elements exist naturally in the world. And I know that for sure because there will be a fucking 50-year-old businessman who is very stern in his ways, knows the type of man he is, and he'll come into hibachi, and when the chef lights the grill on fire, his eyes light up like an 8-year-old. And he's like, whoa, like he's never seen it before. Dude, it's everywhere, okay? Fire is everywhere. You can make it at home. And water, dude. Water's the same way. And I remember as a kid, so does everybody else. This is the segment where I relate to everybody. That way you guys like my content and enjoy it. And I remember, dude, if we didn't have a pool or anything, we would just go outside and play in the hose. And that is hysterical, man. We would go play with a hose. I would go outside with my sister Brittany and my sister Nicole and my little brother Owen. And dude, we would just spray each other with water. And I know I'm not alone, and if I am, then this story is really creepy for you. But dude, you'd go outside and you'd put swim trunks on. You weren't going swimming, just to get blasted in the fucking chest with water. And it'd be super cold. You'd put your thumb over half of it so it would spray like harder or whatever, and you felt like a fucking badass. You felt like an adult using the hose because you'd only see adults use them. And it was like a weapon. It was like a gun that could shoot. It's like a water gun, but fucking propelling at a, high force. And then you'd spray it in the air and you'd pretend like it was raining. Oh man. Or hey, going out and playing in the rain. Like, dude, it's a natural thing that happens. But kids, man, we love that. She'd be like, oh, can I go play outside in the rain? Like after dinner. Be like, oh yeah, finish up your hot dogs. And then you're like, oh, can I go play in the rain? Yeah, you keep your fucking shoes on, you just run outside and you're like, water on my face and the rest of my body. Like, it's crazy, dude. But I think the biggest one of all is when you have a kiddie pool, which also, I don't like saying that word, so I'm not going to say it again, but you guys know what I'm talking about. It's an above-ground pool that only has water that lifts up to your ankles. And I remember we had one since we were fucking a little kid. My dad bought us one, whenever we were like babies, like fucking, 4 and 3, so we could just sit in it. It was like a bath, but without, cleaning ourselves. And that shit's so funny because you'd reach the age of like a 9 to the point where you kind of had no choice. It wasn't raining outside and you didn't want to play with the hose, and your sternum was cracking every time you woke up, so you're like, oh, I'm not going to get on the slip and slide anymore. Dude, so you'd be like 9 years old and still go outside and play in the kiddie pool, and you'd just stand in a pool that went up to your ankles, and you'd be like, this is fucking you'd like, this is fun. This is adventurous for me. This is what life is all about. And it's just you, a 10-year-old, standing in an above-ground pool that goes up to your ankles. Above-ground pools are literally a poor person's staple, man. If you had an above-ground pool, your parents might have made an excuse on, like, why you had one. Like, oh, well, the chlorine's easier to... Nope. Oh, well, it's a lot safer. Nope. Oh, well, it's cheaper. Yep. That's it. To get cut and fucking dry. There's no other perk to having an above ground pool other than it's cheaper. That's it. Okay? And there's nothing wrong with that. But, if you ever were a kid, some people might be having, like, revelations right now. They're like, wait a minute. My dad said we were rich. Not if you had an above ground pool. Fucking guarantee it. I've been to friends' house that had a pool in the dirt, in Mother Nature, and that's where it's at, dude. That's the real, and they were loaded. They were fucking loaded. But yeah, dude, that stuff amazes me, man, because could you imagine being an adult now? And now, granted, those things are made for kids, right? But still, thinking about it, if I could tell myself back then, dude, I might have just diagnosed myself because my sternum cracks every once in a while. The thing that connects your fucking rib cage? Yeah, mine cracks every once in a while, and I think it might be because I belly flopped on the hard dirt for most of my childhood, sliding through dish soap. Yeah, that's fucking wild, dude. Or Heelys or moon shoes. Like stupid shit, man, that we always thought was the funnest stuff. Razor scooters. Those aren't stupid. That's still cool. Every kid, I think every single kid needs to own, boy or girl, every kid needs to own a scooter or a skateboard. That's it. Plain and simple. Plain and simple, dude. That's it. What else do we got? What else do we got on the docket today? I made notes, which I said I don't do, but I made notes just in case I did it. No, we talked about slip and slides and above ground pools. That's kind of what I wanted to hit. To get back to the movie things, I was really hoping to get back to the movie things. Sorry, I need to get better at segueing. The Oscars were Sunday night, and I didn't watch them. And I was really hoping something bad or stupid or crazy would happen, and nothing did, man. Just a bunch of movies that I didn't think deserved to win. Movies that I haven't seen. I hadn't seen most of them, so I can't even really have an opinion. But the travesty of the night, dude, the biggest one is when it got to Best Visual Effects. I was like, okay, well, Black Panther was nominated, First Man, the movie with Ryan Gosling where he goes into space, and then some other movies, right? I think, I don't think an animated movie counts. That'd be kind of cheap, huh? Because they have Best Animated Movie, which Into the Spider-Verse one, which is pretty awesome, by the way. But it was it was Black Panther or Infinity War. That was it. Those were the only two options in my head that were going to win that fucking award. And they gave it to First Man, dude. They gave it to the Ryan Gosling movie where he goes into space. It's like people didn't watch. Dude, Infinity War is like the third highest grossing film of all time, and I still think nobody's fucking seen it. Because how is it getting overlooked by the people who have the power to not fucking overlook it? I don't know. Super weird. But yeah, that's my Oscars talk. I was hoping that'd be really long. I was hoping we could talk about it forever, but it was kind of just bleh. It's kind of just meh. You know what I'm saying? And I've missed all the other like political stories, but obviously we don't talk about politics on the show. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Man, that was fun. I really had fun doing that. It's just kind of a recap on all the shit I talked about. I talked about above ground pools and why slip and slides are still dangerous, always will be, and we shouldn't have done them when we were kids. I cried during How to Train Your Dragon, cried laughing during Secret Life of Pets 2, and also cried during A Dog's Journey. And if that means anything, it means that having animals will make you a bitch, dude. So if you want to be strong and you want to stay the alpha male that you know you should be, don't own an animal because they will ruin you. But yeah. So I'm going to go kill mine. Thank you guys so very much for listening to this podcast. I really hope you enjoyed it. I really do. If you didn't, well, hey, don't listen to the next one, okay? Because you won't enjoy it either. It's going to be a lot like this. Yeah, thank you guys so very much. This has been the Leftover Popcorn Podcast. I have been your host, Damien Luneman, and we're everywhere, guys. Subscribe to me on YouTube. Follow me on Instagram at OMC Damien. That is OMC Damien on Instagram, where I post updates of the show. I post my personal life, and if you want to see the cats I've been talking about, they're on there too. We are on Spotify, Google Play, iTunes, and YouTube, and wherever you fucking listen to music. Just search Damien Luneman or Leftover Popcorn in the search bar, and I will pop up. I got a super cool logo made by my friend CJ Anderson. And if you want to be on the show and you want to have a cool logo made of your head, we'll do that for you. Or he'll do it, and then I'll just take credit for it. So yeah, thank you so very much, guys, for listening. And find me at all of those places, guys. Keep tuned, subscribe, listen, like, and enjoy. And until next time, guys, thank you so much. Bye-bye.